Alright, so I do have this going live according to the computer. I had something completely different planned. Um, I was setting up a different computer to do this, and then this happened. So, this has been on the screen for, well, long enough for me to take the other computer off the stand, set up this computer, do multiple updates, um, and then set up this live stream. So I'd say at least a half an hour it has been right here. I'm also recording this just in case, because you never know. But it's 11:30. No, it's 11 o'clock. Why is? Oh no, that does say 11. I just can't read. Okay. And I was like, you know what? I don't feel like going to bed. Let me set up a. Let me set up a live stream and work on this other computer. And then I was having problems. So I said, all right, well, okay. I put Linux on this computer because Windows wasn't working. So let me just try doing, put Windows back on it. And, well, here we are. So, this is the main SSD from my computer. This is the one, when I set up Linux on it, I took that out and I put in a spare NVMe. I'm like, okay, maybe the NVMe is bad. So I know my lighting sucks, and for that I am sorry. But right now I have the Samsung was this 840 or something SSD, and everything seemed like it was going well until that. So I had a couple thoughts while I was setting up this live stream, and I'm going to get into a couple of them. And let's. So, what'll happen, and I have never seen this before. I'm going to go ahead and hit reset. And let's see if it'll do it. Because it did it on the other drive. I haven't tried it on this one yet. Why is my light in some... I guess over there is darker. Sorry about my messy desk, but it happens. This comes up. And comes up saying default user. And there's like... You know what? It does it... That's weird. I just realized that's not happening on either keyboard. This is not accepting number pad input. I set up the PS2 keyboard I usually like. I'm going to hit shutdown, and I'm going to disconnect the PS2 keyboard. I have an old IBM, well, it's mid '90s IBM keyboard. It's a rubber dome, but it's a good rubber dome that I had been using. And then I have this Lenovo USB one that I was using. Let me put this back up. Because I was using a Microsoft keyboard, but it's very dirty. I don't know where it even came from, but I found it while moving. And let's see what happens. There. Phone wasn't plugged in and it's dying. So numpad is lit up. And then it'll come up just a... Maybe they're... Oh, you're kidding me. Are you telling me that the problem was my PS2 keyboard the whole time? Man, let me tell you something. You have no idea how bad I was freaking out thinking, so there's probably nothing wrong with that NVMe drive. Dude, you can't make this stuff up. You can't script this crap. Ooh, hold on. I need to disconnect my network. But tell it I don't have internet. Oh my god, are you telling me that the problem was my keyboard this whole time? Alright, so... Turn off all this crap. I cannot wait until I have... Oh, dude, like, you have no idea. I've tried two different SSDs and all this, and the problem was my keyboard. I set up a live stream hoping that you guys could help me. And the problem was my keyboard. Man, I am freaking out right now. Am I even able to be heard, by the way? I see one person watching. Am I coming through or not? Okay, yeah, I have audio. Okay. So this may take several minutes. Dude, it was sitting on that screen at least a half an hour. Because I've been at this for quite a while. I think once we get up to the Windows desktop, I'm going to put this SSD in and see if we have better luck. Because, you know, this is an NVMe. This one's just a SATA SSD, probably 5 years old or so. But, oh my god. The problem was the keyboard. I loved that keyboard. But this is a USB version of the same exact keyboard, so... Except for it says Lenovo and it's black. So what do you say we shut this down? I will take out my graphics card for like the 13th time tonight. And the last two times I unplugged the screen and oh, before I put this in, I'm going to show you guys something. And but what I did last time is I just left the power cables plugged in, and I just gently set it here. So this is the SSD that I put in it in April 2020. It's an NVMe Inland. It is the 256 gig NVMe 3D NAND M2 2280. This is also the exact same model. They even say 3.0 X4. Oh, this one says TLC NAND. Okay. Maybe, because what I noticed is it has a different color PCB, has one chip versus two and has a different controller chip. This is probably not. I don't actually. I put the screw back in. I need to find my other screwdriver set. But I thought that was. Yeah, so this one's a TLC. That's a 3D NAND, so that's probably a better drive. I actually don't know which one is better, to be honest with you. I'm not that, I am a tech guy, but I'm not. Ooh, I never removed this from my graphics card. All right. So, oh, it's on top of the power supply. So you're probably thinking to yourself, hey Eric, if your main computer that you would be streaming from is down, what in the world are you streaming from? And you know what? I think I might answer that for you. I am streaming from a Lenovo ThinkCentre that is a 4th gen Intel i5. Let's see if this goes. While that's working, I'm going to bring up this device or system. It is an i5 4570 with 8 gigs of RAM, Intel graphics. Oh crap! You know what I gotta crash this because I left the SATA drive plugged in. So let's see if this chooches or not, or if it releases the magic shmoo. Preparing. I might have to reinstall Windows. I don't know. Undoing changes. That sounds good. I hope. Oh, you know what? I started the repair on it. And it got to 13%, and I crashed it because it took like 25 minutes to get there. Maybe not 25, maybe like 10. But let's see if she boots. This is where we got locked up before. And again, it's working. So the problem all along was the keyboard. I still am absolutely amazed. I have never seen... Oh. I thought I plugged that back in. I guess I didn't. Yeah, we're not going to use... I'm going to tell it I don't have internet. Because that way, continue with limited setup. Yeah, one of the things that sucks about losing as much weight as I have is like this shirt here does not fit right. And I usually put my microphone inside the pocket, but it keeps folding over on the inside because I have lost so much weight. Alright. Alright, we're going to turn off all that crap. And then... No, I do not want Cortana. Nobody wants Cortana. Alright, so while that's doing that, I will plug in my network. So, if you're just joining me, it sat there on that just a moment screen for an obscene amount of time, and long enough for me to set up this computer, do several updates on it, and set up a live stream. And then I come to find out I had an older PS2 version of this, but white, with the the one with the ribs on it instead of like the smooth groove. And it turns out my keyboard was the problem. Now I should have figured that out, because when I tried to hit F2, or I mean not F2, F11 to go into boot menu, it kept freaking out on me. Or not freaking out on me, it just didn't work. So when I plugged in this USB one, I'm like, maybe this board doesn't support it with the USB, or with PS2. But you know what? I installed Windows on it with that keyboard, so USB Net Vista. Oh wow, remember that? And what I need to do right away is get rid of that. Search, hidden, news and interests, turn off. Did it already find the, yes, it did find the driver already. Good. Alright, so that's all set up. The audio works. Searching for... saying that it's searching for it, but it found it, and 3480 by... or 3840 by 1080 is what this screen is. And, I can't start doing the video I was doing because, I would have to take the computer I'm streaming from down. But, ain't that some defecation? That is just absolutely wild. And, I'm at a loss for, I'm at a loss for words here, because, I'm definitely at a loss for words. This is actually working pretty well with this. And, I got that sticky thing from the back of the graphics card on there. And, yeah, this is just... I'm at a loss for... If you can't tell, I'm literally at a loss for words here because... Alright, so which one is it going to go to? It's going to go to this one. I have two phones set up right now. And, yes, it's me. Done. Okay. Here we go. Yes, it's me. Yes, it's me. Alright, cool. And set as default. So, one of the things I gotta try to do, and I'm gonna have to make things set up. I'm sorry, this just got boring because things are, well, working. Oh, excuse me. Switch anyway. Alright. So, this definitely ended up being a lot less, lot less excited than I thought it was going to be because, you know, crap. It's working. Need to do something here. Let's see how this works. I'm hoping yeah, I'm sorry if anybody's still watching. It got kind of boring. Let's save image as. We'll go into pictures. So if any of you are watching this and have never knew what this computer was, I'm gonna have to do something later, but I decided to set that up a little bit funny. Anyway, so if you're watching this and you don't know what this computer is, it's nothing special. It's a Ryzen 2700X on an Asus B450 Pro 4. Yeah, B450 Pro 4. So again, like nothing special. 16 gigs of RAM, obviously DDR4, and I have a Asus TUF Gaming RTX 3060 in there, not a TI. Inland 256 gig SSD, Cooler Master 212 Evo Black. If you can't tell, I'm not a fan of, I just like a standard blacked out computer. And then, of course, the one I'm running this off. Yeah, I have all this crazy system here, but I'm doing a live stream from a 4th gen Intel i5. Yeah, makes a whole lot of sense, don't it? So, I think what we're going to do is it's 11:22 at night, and I am tired as all get out. I want to check for updates. This is actually running really smooth right now, which I think my original OS did get corrupted. Probably because I changed graphics cards like 3 times. And I changed graphics. Well, I went from the 1050 Ti to the 1650 Super, and then to the 3060. I changed some other hardware around. I took some hardware out, which I have around here somewhere. It was a Hauppauge or Hauppauge, I don't know how you would pronounce it, internal capture card that didn't really work right. Right now, I feel I can safely do this. I hope. Right now, I'm using these EVGA XR1 lights. I have no idea what resolution this is streaming at. I'll find out later. But, Yeah, right now this is running pretty smooth. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a day and a video because I'm tired as all get out. And oh, sorry. And my computer's working now. So thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell if you like seeing what I do. And consider checking out my Patreon. So thanks for watching. Have a blessed